Welcome everyone. This is the AI Campa show. Today we have Digital Roundup. Digital Roundup is just an expression. Is we're going to talk about five topics, only five topics. Okay, one of them will be technology. Two of them is going to be related to artificial intelligence. One of them is going to be for video game, and one off topic because to have a variety. Today is the first episode. Okay, so we bring five topics, which is very interested. So I create the script, I create everything for all of you, and I hope to enjoy. So buckle up. This is Digital Ram Up. So we start with technology. The technology we're going to talk about now is about Pixel. That's it, Google Pixel. Now in August is going to be on the 20th of August is going to be the it's called Made by Google. It's one event where Google is going to present his all his products and all these innovations. So it's coming with Pixel 10 and his four varieties, which with an amazing new things compared for the Google Pixel 9 is going to bring four models. So we create here the difference comparison. We have the Pixel 10, we have the Pixel 10 Pro, the Pixel 10 Pro XL, and the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. So talking about the display will be 6.3 inches OLED, 120 hertz for Pixel 10, the base. Okay, so we go to the base. Then we have the Pro. It's going to be 6.7 inch, and Pixel 10 is going to be 6.9 inch, and Pixel 10 Pro Fold is going to be 7.6 inches, and one back when you open the back will have another screen for 5.4 inches. All of them is OLED. Okay, so here the first difference is one is more bigger than another one. Just for an incredible, it's just a difference of 3 or 2 inches. No inches, sorry, 0.3 inches. Okay, so the brightness that all of them have 3000 nits peak. We have talking about the processor. All of them is going to use the Tensor G5, the Google Tensor G5. The RAM is going to be variety here. Only the base is going to be 10. Then the Pro XL and the flop is going to be 16 GB of RAM memory. So the storage option, okay, so the base one have only 128, 265, 256 GB of the storage for the model, the base one, the basic one. Then we have for the Pixel 10 Pro, we have 128, 256, then we have 512, and we have 1 tera. Then for the XL, the Pro XL and the Fold is going to work only with 256, 512, and 1 tera. So the rear camera, okay, so we're talking about the rear camera. Okay, we have the main camera in the base is going to be 48 megapixels with 12 megapixels ultra wide and 10.8 megapixels in telephoto. This is the base. We're talking about the Pro one. What's it? The Pro one, because it's two Pro, XL and Pro one. So the Pro is going to be 50 plus 48 plus 48 at telephoto. So it's a huge increase between all of them. So the thing is, there is no difference with the XL and Fold. It's going to manage the same of the Pixel Pro, 50 megapixels in the main, 48 megapixel ultra wide, and 48 megapixels in telephoto. The battery is the something catchy here. The base one is going to use 4,800 and 970. Sorry, the base is going to be 4,970. The Pixel Pro 5,150, and the Pixel XL 5,300, but the default one is going to be 4,800. It will be the less battery life they will have. Then we have the software. All of them are featured with Android 16 plus EA features. So we're going to have so many future things is coming for Google. It's going to be updated in that. So the thing is, the price also, the price is kind of variety. It depends of the storage. For example, the Pixel 10, the minimum will be $799. The second one will be $899. But for the Pixel Pro X, sorry, no, the Pixel Pro, the normal, will be $999 and $1,450. So the double up of storage is going to be like this. But for the Pro XL, we're going more high. $1,199, $1,549. And if I go now with the Pro Fold, is more is $1,799 and $2,149. I mean, this is a phone, it's a new generation phone, and the good things about this phone is that it's going to be updated. So it's not like this is not a phone for 1 year. I think this is a phone that you can have for at least minimum 5 years, because it's the own system is going to be updated by themselves, and according to all the specifics, all the characteristics. I mentioned that they have. I mean, it's a pretty good thing to invest. I mean, the only thing is the problem is still being the price. I mean, it's not accessible for everyone, but yet it's going to be good for those who can save money and they can, I don't know, buy this. I know there is so many models in the market which is almost looks like this one, but at the same time they are different. So if you are a lover of Google and you have a good experience with the Pixels, so I think it's a good thing to you carry on and update your software, update your hardware, and you get your Pixel 10. So now we finish. So for the tech, we're going to talk about the AI. So we're talking about two topics which is very important. The first topic we're going to talk about will be about how much we spend, or the company are spending, in artificial intelligence in 2025. So the global tech spent around $155 billion to have all this wonderful evolution of technology. So artificial intelligence is not only one ChatGPT or not only Midjourney. I mean, there is so many apps right now. There is so many movement. There is so many software. Now we have even the same Flow for Geminis, all this generation of picture like Midjourney. Well, the list is a lot. So, and all the big companies is around this. So Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, and Meta, which is Facebook, they are all there. Artificial intelligence is being applied in so many levels. Healthcare they are using. People with the architecture they are using. Engineering they are using. And don't think, of course, we're talking about all the equipments, the electronic equipment, the PCs, all the telephone, the video game console. So the spending, and all this is counting. All this is counting. So this is the calculation they do in the research, okay, about how much is we are spending. Now, 155 billions And from January until now, July, I say we say July because we have only 2 days for August, but until July. In 7 months, we already spent 155. So if you go in there, we're going to finish around the 300 by the end of December. But in terms of be practical, I think it's going to be more, because now we integrate artificial intelligence even in robots. So we can see so many news in Twitter or in YouTube or in Blue Sky too also, that all this robotic movement. I saw in these days one robot who is dancing, and then the same robot they tell him dancing in another way, so he can analyze the command that he receiving to change his pattern of dance. So all this it is good because it's going to is the new. We're going to have a robots soon, like the movies that we see in the past. So now we're going to have a robots in our home. So the spending is okay. I think there is no control, okay, and the projection for 2026 is to spend more than 400 billions, and the subscriptions is not. I mean, one subscription in the majority of the AI software, digital software, and apps. So when I say digital software, I mean with web software and apps. They say it's going to be more than 400 billions in 2026. And the majority of the subscription, this is what I'm going to tell you, is around $20 the basic plan, the plus plan. Not the advanced one. I saw advancing almost $150. But see, $20 one person invest is that $20 is going to be reinvested in giving you better updates about any software you're using. So it is good. So the second news we have here is what is coming now in August 2025. I mean, this is the first video of the channel, and we have news about things is coming to happen now. Not only the Google Pixel. Now we're talking about artificial intelligence. ChatGPT will come with the version 5.0. That will be good. So I remember when I read the article, one of the good things we have is they increase the advanced conversational memory. So even if you have one open chat, you will have so many things that you're talking. ChatGPT will be able to memorize it, all these kind of things that you say, and you have a conversation with them. So this is good, especially when you're going to create some formats and pictures that they're going to lose through the time. For example, you want a specific format with a prompt that you're going to use for ChatGPT, and then you change it, but then you want to pay back for the first one you do. So before you need to go and make the example. Now it's going to remember that. You just need to make one command and that's it. So another thing also about the good things of the 5.0 will be the velocity. The velocity of answer against the velocity. The velocity to answer your petitions. Any petition that you're going to do, the velocity or analyze it will be more quickly, especially if you do a deep search about anything. So if you use a deep search about anything, it's going to take less seconds than usually will come. If I use it fast, because I use ChatGPT and I consider that it looks fast, now it's going to look more faster for the deep search, which is good. Okay. Now in another news, also this version will try to reduce the error, and they're going to upgrade also the database and according to the library. So they always is update. This is since the infrastructure is going to be more bigger. So this is a good thing. And this is, for example, what I was saying about the subscription. This is subscription of ChatGPT is $20 for everything is offered you. I found it cheaper. And of course, there is a bigger version that costs more and they have more features. But in the end, it's good. So I don't see them bad. So for our next topic will be in the category of video games. So we coming back for one game which is, personally speaking, I played it, but I don't remember well. I remember playing it because I remember to have the game. It was SEGA Genesis and was Shinobi. Shinobi is coming back now on August 25 and 29, sorry, August 29, and it's going to be called Shinobi Act of Vengeance. Okay, Act of Vengeance, which is to be very good. And you can see some pictures here right now. Here in my left. So it's coming good. It's coming also one game. It's coming one collector edition too. Okay, it's going to be for all platforms on the new generation. It's going to be for Xbox. It's going to be for PlayStation. It's going to be for the two Nintendo Switch. So what they offer? So it's going to offer, and of course adapted to this time, better quality of picture, better quality of video, better quality of sound. So also they will be having will be one arcade mode. Remember all the vintage parts or all the retro. And it's going to be a pretty good thing because now we can have the technology. We just saw them with the teenagers, Ninja Turtles, and then we see them, for example, in Marvel vs. Capcom, the collection. So now we see them right now. They announced them just a few days ago. Mortal Kombat collection is going to be released in December also. These games is for the 90s. And it's just that we can play them now at this time. We adapting some features in according to quality. So it will be nice to have a game from the catalog of Atari, for example, or for the Atari just bringing the mini Atari actually, but the Sega also bring the minis, but to adapt the sequels or remakes of the old games will be very nice. And for the off topic of today or for the round, we're talking about just something that is already there. Okay, I just want to talk about the Fantastic Four. The movie just there. The first week was great. Okay, the acceptance is between 83 and 90%. I mean, when I say acceptance, is about the Rotten Tomatoes. Now the critics are given 63 from 100 points, which is good. We're talking about 6 of 10. Okay, and the first box is going to be around I think 150 million or something like this, 180 million, something like this. And it having his near competition is Superman, which is releasing in the same timeline on them. So Fantastic Four is a fresh Marvel movie. Okay, is for me as a fan, because I am a fan of Marvel, is a great thing to have now the connection between the Fantastic Four and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So being said this, it is giving you a new, everything is coming for the last phase, a new group of superheroes. We just have the Thunderbolts. Now we have the Fantastic Four. And by the way, Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, both of them will be in Avengers, the new movie, with Doom. So there is the presentation. The movie is not going to be longer like a few movies before, but it's going to present finally the family. Now we're going to have the presence of Galactus, okay? And also, which is one of the things important for the future of Marvel, is that we're going to have also Frankie Richards, which is extraordinary powers, okay? And that power can work in the future too. We can explore more multiverse, because remember we are in the multiverse area, but I think for the future we still can use a lot of this thing. Now, in terms of the critics, a lot of people like the movie, a lot of people doesn't like the movie. Model say I compile the information in a lot of videos I see. They are yes, no, they are yes, no, but in the end, everyone is like I like it. It's a love history, love hate history. Like I like it, but this I like it, but this I don't like it. I still don't see it because where I am, still the movie is not showing up. But I believe enjoy what you have. Enjoy what you have. I mean, it's a great cast. It's a great story because listen, if you're going to have a reboot of the franchise of the Fantastic Four, because it's coming from 3 times being in the TV, being a movie, and didn't work out, we still need to continue talking about the beginning, Galactus, Moleman, because this is the beginning of them. It's the beginning of them. It's like, for example, the day of tomorrow is going to be a reboot of Iron Man. They need to tell him how Iron Man got the armor and how Captain America got the shield and how, well, the Thor, no, Thor was different. So how the team was born, okay? And we're talking about heavy characters. So that's it. Fantastic Four. It's a great movie. We continue in the future. They just released today the Tom Holland with the Spider-Man in the new movie is coming. So Marvel is still there. Still there. We have Marvel for a long time. So I am excited to see the new movie of the Avengers, actually. So, thank you for watching. See you soon. Until the next time, this is Digital Roundup.